Let's see. Take that video back on. All right, it says we're live. Hello and welcome everyone back to the Collective Minds podcast. Let's see. So right now we're streaming from Rumble to YouTube. Both of them are up. Sent some shares out. Hopefully people start jumping in. Quick question for you though, Jay. How does it feel to be right? I keep hearing it from everyone.
Right about what? I throw out so many things
I
that
know
I don't know which one is right.
right. Well, I like a lot of the general public, I guess, or they used to be called conspiracy theorists, are now feeling like Alex Jones. You know, when they put the quarter into the Alex Jones jar because he's always right. Well, we've been talking about this stuff for years.
Yeah.
I think we're on our 5th year with this podcast, and some of the things we were talking about in the very first podcast are now like mainstream news. Can't get away from it, and that's why
Right.
that episode is blowing up. I mean, it had been sitting there for years. We got off of YouTube because it was, oh, you're grounded for 2 weeks, can't post, and you can't make a podcast like that. There's no fun. We're not doing it for that part of it. YouTube, you didn't understand. We'll find another place to be. We were doing it because we love to do it, because it's fun. It's fun to get with your friends and start looking into crazy stuff.
Well, it was a conversation, right? We
Yeah.
just wanted to throw around ideas, see what people were like thinking about, hearing, seeing, just
Yep.
having a conversation.
Well, I realized you guys were intelligent enough, not smooth brained like a lot of people out there at the time, and that was right when COVID was kicking off and everyone was losing their mind. So it was pretty great
Yeah.
to have a group of guys that actually looked further than just face value on a lot of these topics. And here we are today. People going, did you see this? I'm like, yeah. You want to see something cool? There's a video from 3 years ago. It's like, the Trump one. I take pride in that. I was like, Trump's going to be the next president. Don't know why. I just had a feeling, and just looking at everything that was going on. And then, as soon as that assassination attempt where he allegedly did or did not maybe get shot in the ear, it was over. That was it. Done. But it's up there. There's the evidence. It's pretty cool. My
Yeah.
little brother, I talked to him earlier actually, and he's like telling his buddies, he's like, they're asking him the same thing. Like, did you hear about this? And he's like, I was talking about that years ago. Thinks he's all cool for it, which he is. It's awesome. But yeah, just that in general, it's eerie, and I don't think it's going to get better, because what these people don't know, they're like, whoa, it's so exciting and crazy and disgusting and horrible, is that it only gets worse. The further down that hole you go, that rabbit hole, it only gets worse.
Yeah.
Unless you got some good news.
It's like looking at the front page of a magazine. You still got the whole magazine to look through.
Yeah, we're just seeing the pictures right on the front.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were told they would never be there, and they're there. So let's see. Let me check. You don't have the stream pulled up, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, let me pull it up for just a second. I want to make sure both of our audios are coming. Yep, we're good. Always got to check. There's been a couple times where I think one time, actually, there was one time where it went on for quite a while and we didn't have any audio.
It just sucks.
Yeah, and I just learned about this, so I want to pull this up live so everyone knows that they can do it. And you don't have to be on DuckDuckGo. Everyone knows, So, Epstein Files, right? We're going to do it right here. Epstein Library, justice.gov. Make sure you're, of course, 18 or older, as it asks. It didn't ask me that time. Okay, I want to show you this. Type in jerky. Just saw a video about this and went and found it for myself. Emailed to Jeffrey Epstein from, blocked out for some reason. Francis has time to come tomorrow to show me how to make it. Jerky class, anyone? He will also bring you a taste of his new jerky recipe from the restaurant and sends a warm hello. He is working at a restaurant called Cannibal and Cooks. Wait for it. Beef jerky and steak. Has time at 3 p.m. tomorrow if this is okay with you. Hey, Jay, do you remember the Cannibal Club podcast?
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, and we all know about the FBI, the phrases, undercover phrases, what they mean for other things, right? And
Yeah.
I guess these get pretty damn interesting. Oh, now it's asking me. Jay is asking to bring him more beef jerky on Friday. Are you also flying on Friday? If not, I would like to collect it from you and take with me on the plane. Please let me know. These people really like jerky. Oh, that's the same email again. Going. It's the building number. Beef jerky is still drying. About another hour or so till finished. What is the best way to get it to you? I can leave it with the doorman at your place. Let's see. So full-on conversations about what they're calling jerky. Let's see if I can find them. There was a couple there. They were kind of like freaking out about it. I'm going to touch base about jerky. Look at this. Just wanted to touch base about jerky. Jeffrey Epstein said he was gonna start eating regular food again, so he might be eating less jerky. That said, he has 6 bags of it in the downstairs freezer for his next trip. I believe it should be enough to get him through. Any other questions, please let me know. What does that mean?
What, jerky?
Yeah.
Um,
Gonna start eating regular food again.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. People.
I'm not right. That's what I'm starting to get, and that's what they were trying to point out is why are they talking like this about it? Is this the same email again? Yeah, it is. Some more data on it. Bring a taste. What's this one? I will come to teach a jerky class, and we can also cover chocolate cream pie if you can agree to pay me through this pay period. So I would then receive my last full paycheck on the 29th of this month. What in the hell's going on here?
Obviously, there's a lot of cold words. So what is chocolate cream pie?
I would guess. I don't even want to guess. I saw one of the emails earlier. It was talking about a Nigerian 9-year-old, and it was equals yummy or something like that. I
Dang.
don't know, but these are obvious code words. I mean, I get it if they're big city people, oh, jerky, but I don't think that's what's going on here. But I wanted to go through it live with you and the people. It's the same email.
Beef
again.
jerky and steak. I just saw that.
Did it?
It was just right in front and center. Right there.
Beef jerky and steak. He has time at 3 p.m. tomorrow if this is okay with you. And they messed up because he just they just had it said working at a restaurant called Blink and Cooks. Why did they black out this one but not on the other document?
Huh. Yeah.
Weird, right? And it was cannibal. It was like they were trying to cover up that it said cannibal after it showed us. I mean, imagine how many people they have working on these because it has to be like a very specific, like supposed to be good at it, right? And it's also people that have to be able to keep their mouth shut. But it's a lot of stuff they're putting out. But yeah, super weird. Let's see. And the website for it's a little glitchy too. As you can see, I go back, all of a sudden it refreshes. I have to research. Other times it works just fine. Let's see.
Oh, government website. It's not meant to be like high traffic.
Yeah, user friendly.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they don't want that. Looks like there's a different one. Okay, Jay has asked me to email you and ask you whether you would be able to teach me to make the beef jerky. Very interesting. So cover the chocolate. So I've unfortunately... Whoa, what's that? This is all I have, unfortunately. I don't know what kind of meat he was using, but Steve should know if you're not sure either. So tamari soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of sweet soy sauce. And I'm wondering, why are some letters equal signs? Do you know why?
I don't know.
I've been noticing that a lot. That a lot of it's all weird. And I thought he was just like glitchy fingers, but it's multiple people. It's the actual documents. It was like they put it into some system like an AI and it rewrote everything and was looking for keywords to keep out. Ginger, lemongrass, fresh cut. So yeah, they these might be documents about them eating people. Very well
And I
could
guess
be.
obviously this is the recipe.
Right. Yeah. Per 2 pounds of jerky, soy sauce, sweet soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of ginger, and 2 tablespoons of lemongrass. Then he went back and said he'd start eating regular food again.
Yeah,
There you go. Nathan's commenting. Yeah, people are not mad enough about it yet, man, but I think they're going to be. And what you're starting to see the masses do is go, well, what's going to happen about it? What's going to happen about it? What are we going to do? Keep talking about it. Don't stop. Make it so that your local government ends up talking about it, right? Your state, and then eventually the federal if they're forced to, right? All the, if it's hot and people want it to be talked about, CNN will be up there talking about it. Fox News will be up there talking about it. Chocolate cream pie. Another one is signing the contract in gravy. Oh, so he's seen another one. Gotcha. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this one? Old saying, dog ate my homework. Well, my dog ate the beef jerky. I was looking for the beef jerky as I knew it was in my suitcase and then thought maybe I left it at the beach only to find the small plastic bag near my dog's bed. Hence no beef jerky. I'll email Francis to make us some more as I need 6 to 8 ounces to send to the lab.
that's crazy.
And I'll forward Francis the info to send to the lab directly. I'll try you later today. Stephen Hansen. What is this email?
Who's Steve Hansen?
I have no idea. That's a good question. Let's see. South African cricketer.
I
I'm
guess
not seeing anything.
I guess it's too general. There's too much Steve or Steve and Hansen
Right.
out there.
We're going to have to, yeah, I'll have to look at that later. It's got to be somewhere. I mean, sending jerky off to the lab. Being sent. Here, let's see what this is.
Well, kind of crazy. The dog ate the jerky.
Right. Yeah. Dog ate the jerky. I need more so I can send it to the lab.
Yeah.
Please see below. It's possible Jeffrey Epstein might like the jerky being sent by Steve. Looks like he changed it up a bit from the batch you currently have. They're talking about something else. Thank you, Steve, but I have now been told it is the old way Francis was doing it that he likes best and not the latest batch. So blank on LSJ is going to try and do it that way. I'm in Europe, but Jen is with him on the island. If you need, you can liaise with her about getting anything down. Yes, later today. Have the type of beef that Jeff likes. They are eating people, Jay. This is they are eating people.
Yeah.
I was thinking drugs, but this is, I mean, it could be. I just made another batch, picking it up later today and was going to either send it to you or give to Eva to bring. I was going to ask Jeff later if he was still going in the next few days. So can you ask what he thinks would be the quickest / best? But at noon, jerky is ready to be sent and I'll get you recipe ASAP. Restaurant going to be certified by the Green by Green.
Yeah, this is the stuff of conspiracy theory or conspiracy realms that I don't try to get into. I try
Mm-hmm.
because it just draws up like bad imagery in my head.
Right, and it's so many questions.
Yeah, and
Very
and it's
interesting.
and it's something I don't want to know. It's it fucks up your psyche.
Right. Well, and what it's kind of leading me to is it reminds me of drugs, right? Like the code words for drugs, how they text each
Yeah.
other when using. That's exactly what this looks like to me. Calling it something else. Let's jump over. This is also, yeah, something we had been talking about a couple of years ago. Big news today. In the files is Biden allegedly being replaced in 2019. So I'll read this and then I'll ask you a quick question, Jay. It says a
Yep.
document included in the Department of Justice's latest Epstein related file release contains an extreme and unfounded claim alleging that Joe Biden was shot and killed in 2019 and replaced by a body double wearing a mask. So leave it there. It says Biden is not your current president. The mask malfunctions on Biden are getting worse each day on purpose. This will end badly for blank who is posing with a fucking clone on Facebook. Is that Trump? And the fucking clone is Elon?
Mm, I think I think they're still talking about Biden.
Biden. But I was just wondering who this name was that was blacked out. This will end badly for blank.
Does Trump have a Facebook? I don't think
Oh,
so.
you're right. He doesn't.
Like who would have a Facebook that would put up a picture with Biden?
Let me read this first part. It says, I do encourage you to watch the video and understand how common laws are going away. So blank, short name, quit fiddling your pussy and call blank, who has so much info that will incriminate you that when he deletes it, we'll find it in the quantum system that this great gentleman blank has made very clear in the video above. The dude playing Biden ain't Biden. Real Biden was an evil, sick, angry man who abused children, including his own children. That's an actor with a fucking mask. We've been over this 1,000 times. It's never going to change. Biden is shot. 2019 firing squad. So you know why, right? You're part of the reason that I know why on this. Like allegedly what has happened. I kind of wanted you to go over that real quick again. Why not just Biden, but others were killed back in 2019, and by who?
Well, so to my knowledge, and it has yet to be like solid evidence. So just take it with a grain of salt. uh, Trump has been our wartime president, and he has been uh, back then when he was president. He was invoking all these executive orders, especially militarizing the uh, National Guard in each state. Right? He was doing like 1 million, I think, National Guardsmen. But just before the election of Biden, quote unquote Biden getting into office, yeah, he was put to death because of military tribunals. He was found guilty of doing like heinous crimes, and his whole inauguration when he became quote unquote president was actually a military funeral procession. Instead of the 21 gun salute, it was a 3 gun, or however much it's being shot out, because there was only 3 cannons versus the normal 4 cannons when a new president, or the handing of the office to the new president, occurs. Um, I don't know what else you want me to dig into.
I think that might cover it. And then Hillary Clinton was another one, right? I think it was so that day when she was going against Trump, she walked
Oh,
out to that
even
vehicle and
before
she kind of
then.
like collapsed. Oh, even before then, right?
Well, yeah, that. Well, I don't know which collapse you're talking about. The collapse I'm thinking about is
Like
when
2016.
she like short circuited, and like the bodyguards were trying to hustle her into one of the SUVs.
Yeah, that was before Trump's first presidency.
Yeah, it seems like she got like a heart attack or something. Because
Hmm.
when I don't know how far like the time frame from that event to the next time she was in public, she was totally different. It was a different person. And back then, like people were kind of comparing, oh, this Hillary that kind of looks different, and everyone was attributing it to whatever like heart attack or whatever she had um, experienced at that time. Like I can say I can you can say it's like weight loss from from the injury, because when you
Right.
get injured you go to the hospital, you do lose weight, but it doesn't change like your like the size of your ear, the shape of your eyes, the distance between your eyes, the shape of your nose, stuff like that.
Yeah. The doubles and everything. I don't really care, but I really want to know if it's like advanced cloning or if it's like robots or if it's people in a mask. And we've seen these masks, so it really doesn't matter what. But it would be crazy if they were saying so. Right here, I wanted to throw that in there too. They did report or start to report on Hillary Clinton's death. ABC did, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Let me expand on that. 2016. Yeah, very interesting. And then they started like polling out, and they knew Trump was going to win. But yeah, that it's so weird because that goes back so far. And then when he got into the office his first time, it was like a weird exchange between him and Obama. Obama didn't look very happy at all. He looked stressed. And you remember when all those presidents were all sitting together, and someone, I can't remember who, was handing out these letters to them, and then they all looked uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton, George Bush, Obama, Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all sitting there looking uncomfortable.
Yeah.
All right, I got this one on the next one. I saw the video the other day. I'm not sure if you did, but Melinda Gates suggesting or like hinting at that Bill Gates is his ties to Epstein and what had happened is the reason for their divorce, which that's exactly what happened. We followed that as it was coming out as that was when it first was reported that he was friends with Epstein.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, well, he's dead, so, and everyone's like, what? So it's okay that you're still alive, right? You're the problem. And then come to find out he ended up with an STD and was secretly gonna trying to get antibiotics to give it to his wife. People were joking that he's the one that released COVID and made it this worldwide phenomenon just so he could jabber with some antibiotics to get away with cheating on his wife. Absolutely insane. And it's insane the amount of people that are implicated in this, and so many that we don't even know about. And just really, it's mind boggling. And I'll show it here in a second why or how it's so many people and his connections. Like did you see the video of him texting? I don't know if it was a senator or congresswoman, texting her what to do and what to say live while they were in the room making decisions, voting on stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I still don't know what it means if Trump's been president during the Biden term. It kind of freaks me out. Kind of doesn't.
like
I
like I
mean,
said, he's been our wartime president.
yeah,
This is technically his third term. I
right.
voted for him the first time, and I didn't vote for him the second time because like it's pointless.
Oh yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't vote.
Yeah.
I voted, but yeah, you're right. We knew it was going to happen. See where we at. Here's the phase one of them. This is what I was talking about. We'll skip the flight logs, all that stuff. Just want to show you this real quick. So, 95 pages of his contacts. Crazy. I'll just go through a couple. No names really stuck out to me, but this is a lot of people.
This is just context.
This is just context, 95 pages of it, which means this guy had what? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I'm assuming
almost
the
20.
bigger censored boxes had addresses. The smaller
Oh,
ones
yeah.
were just
Yeah,
phone
and phone
numbers.
numbers and stuff. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
said. That's almost 2,000, right? Yeah. Hmm. It would average to like 2,000 people. And I don't know what this is off, if this is a book or if this, I don't know. Yeah, but redactions for personal contact information. Let's see. Stephen Hansen, Jeffrey Epstein. Here was the photos I was going to go through, but um so I definitely think that the Seahawks would kick the Patriots ass. But lots of theories going on out there. I completely 150% believe that the Super Bowl is a weird ritual and is also fake as hell. It's not a real sport. There's a script. Someone's going to throw the game. I think the Patriots are going to take it because Trump is in the headlines that he needs a win. And, the Patriots, American
Yeah.
Patriots, American.
Yeah.
And then Seattle, right? That is like the literal logo of the Democratic Party, the Seahawks, is it's big left wing, you know what I mean? And they're down in California. That's where they're playing. So I figure they
Yep.
might end up with riots down there in California and give Trump even more reason to go throw some more border ICE agents and possibly a little bit of martial law thrown in there with some military, just for the federal buildings, though, of course. So I was
Yeah.
thinking that might be it. But
Yeah.
yeah, if it
It's
was a
in
real game,
San
Seahawks will
Francisco.
win. Yeah, yeah. So you got a super big lefty team, right? Down in a super big lefty state, and then you got New England Patriots on the other side of it. It's like that perfect game of left first right.
Yeah.
But the Seahawks, I guess, are super good, especially their defense, which they've been good for years. It's just finally that point to where they're there. Wait, here's pictures out of those files. It's a little weird. That's funny. You can see the door all kicked open. Not even sure how many of
That's
these
a
there
lot of
are.
screens on his computer.
Where at?
That's
Yeah,
like
if you see something,
what,
point it out.
six? I think
Oh
that's
shit.
six screens.
See if I can pull that up. Yeah.
No, that
Uh
yeah,
might be
six. You got the
four.
smaller ones on the bottom.
Can't. Oh
So
yeah, they're
it's
there.
three. Yeah,
It looked like
three.
two laptops. Holy shit. There's more
Okay,
than
there's more though. So
seven of them
four
right
big screens and three small ones.
there. Is this like a security room or something? It'd be cool if they would have labeled it, you know? Lazy bastards.
I would say if whoever used those that computer or that setup is a trader, market trader.
Gotcha.
They'll be
Yeah.
looking at. They pull up the charts and stuff in multiple screens, just watching, monitoring the market movement for certain like economies, but like markets.
Yeah. Just one second. Let me. Nathan wrote, I read files talking about the military tribunals that took place in the entitlement of some of the people being charged, followed by the terror on their faces when the gravity of the situation they found themselves in was explained. That's probably from those letters that they were handed out. Very interesting. The conspiracies coming out right now about Epstein are muddying the water really bad. Um, you saw that he had a Fortnite account, and after his death, there was a purchase. And not only that, but he's been playing like the latest season. He's played 10 hours on the latest season, I think it said. So his account is still active. And it's funny because people had looked it up on one of the Fortnite trackers. Like you can look random people up and see their stats. He had set his profile to private. So whoever it is still playing, knows what's going on. And that's crazy. And there's emails about um, Fortnite and Call of Duty and stuff in these files that I looked up.
I wonder if you can track where that login was occurring
Oh yeah,
via like
somebody
IP.
can. somebody can. Yeah. And the hackers are taking this entire situation by storm. Like you can now look through his emails on what's called Jmail. They took all of his emails and made it look like you were logged into his account. And it's pretty insane to go through it. I mean, it's not a complete waste of time, but it's just weird. It's eerie to do it. Um shit, when was it? Like a year ago, maybe a little bit longer. They had released the videos of the walkthroughs of Epstein's properties, and I live streamed them from Rumble, right? And one thing you would notice is how clean everything is. And as I go through a few more of these pictures, you'll see it's too clean, right? It's like no one lived there. And I guess they're finding new information and now that there really is tunnels under his island. And I'm not sure if it was you or Nathan, but there's something bigger going on that doesn't have to do with his island. It has to do with his ranch, which allegedly won one of the lotteries. So, like for $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
So, as I go through these, it looks like it's staged. It looks like believe that someone lives here. Like this is really interesting. Look how perfect it's all stacked. It looks like a setup room for like a TV show or something. It's a weird statue here. Lots of weird like symbolism and
Oh, they on that picture in the middle,
this
right there
one
with the letter D. One up, yeah. They censored the picture on
of the girl or
the girl.
lady,
Yeah.
which is so weird, you know. And they're like, we're
Oh,
protecting the
look at
victim.
the statues on the bottom.
On the bottom, those are little babies curled up. I wonder what
Yeah.
that's made out of. Looks like stone. It's just eerie. And the Podesta brothers have this. I mean, they all have this kind of stuff, and it's creepy. I mean, could you imagine being in this house alone at night? Zorro Ranch. Nathan says baby farm, New Mexico. Absolutely, dude. Yeah.
I'll be creeped out going into that place with that
Yeah.
person sitting there, those babies crouched down or in a fetal
Right.
position.
I think the energy would be weird. Look at this. Look at this picture right here. What in the hell is
Oh,
that?
look at the zebra. It's all
Cut
gutted.
open and stuff.
Yeah.
House of Horrors. This was a weird one. I saw this going. It's like a girl hanging on a rope, floating. Like it is weird. This is Podesta stuff. Their kind of art all throughout the house. I did. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say that the girl hanging there, and then the like the pictures with the clouds. They're
Yeah.
trying to portray her being like in heaven or whatever, because it's all around being above the clouds, and
Yeah.
the big photo pictures on the wall.
Floating above the clouds. And she's dressed like a wife on her wedding day, a bride.
Yeah.
Very weird. Another weird picture. Another room. Looks like they that looks like a dollar store tablecloth or something, or a bed sheet. Looks like it's got a bottom underneath it. But what a weird room. Who walks in and is like, this is what I want this room to look like. That's what's throwing me off here. It's just a weird chair in the corner. That's eerie as hell. What is that? Okay. Not too weird on that one, I guess. What is that? Oh, it's boobs. I couldn't tell what it was. It's boobs. Some weird art on the left and the right there. All right. And this place is huge. From what I can tell, just absolutely enormous. But it looks dated. Like all this stuff looks way too old. I was trying to see what books he had. earlier. There's one. It was high crimes and something. What's that? Some weird, like an
What is
angel.
that?
It looked like a. I don't know. It looks like it has wings. Maybe not. It's some sort of soldier looking thing.
Yeah, it has
Kind
a
of weapon.
pickaxe, I think.
There's a weird looking woman picture in the back. There was one I was going through. I wanted to point out when I get to it of a statue. Some more naked people. All right. Like, tell me this isn't staged.
I don't know.
It's so
So
weird.
that statue, that warrior one that looked like it,
Uh huh.
that looks like it was from that Chinese cave that had all those warriors in that same statue, because that looks familiar, even though it's facing away from the camera.
Right. I can't remember what yeah, what they're called or what it reminds me of. The it's got like rows of them.
Yeah, inside
Um,
like a pit kind of thing.
yeah. So the reason I was saying tell me this isn't staged is because it's not about what's in there. It's where it's at location wise. It is right in front of this door.
And it's looking in.
Yeah. Like you would almost bump into it going in there. Just a
Yeah.
weird, really weird, uncomfortable place to put it. Oh, I bet this bathroom is spotless. It's hard to tell. Looks a little used though. Right here, I think this is it. That's Lucifer. That's what I'm pretty sure that's what that is. It's a statue of Lucifer. That's also what's it look like? What else does it look like, Jay?
Is that a skull? Like the
Where?
head?
The
Okay,
head?
the head
No, it's
the head of
curly
the
hair. It's curly hair on it.
no, so yeah, other than the head, like looking down on it, it looks like when Venom kind of, I can't describe it. It kind of looks like Venom, like from the movie.
Gotcha. From
The recent Venom, not like
yeah,
old one, but
like the person or
just a face.
the face, like the
Yeah.
actor.
No, no, like the Venom character. Like
Oh,
when
actual Venom.
like
Gotcha.
Venom takes over whatever his name is, and then
Gotcha.
he has that face.
Yeah. So it's got a shadow around it too. It looks a lot like the Statue of Liberty, like whoever it is. Which the theories on that is that it's Lucifer. This is a weird. That's just weird. Hope there's a picture so I can see what's at the end of this hallway.
Changing rooms. That's
Right.
that's the
Yeah.
that's the third first thing that came to mind.
That's probably exactly what that is. Weird. It's like some construction going on, but it kind of looks like it's staged to me. Yeah, this is a weird photo there.
Hmm.
Not just like the photo. I'm just noticing it looks like it's in the wall, like with that trim around it. It
Yeah,
almost it looks weird.
looks like it was painted directly on the wall, and then they
Right.
just put that trim around it.
Yeah, there's something off with it. There's a different angle here. Yeah. It's like one of those oh brain teaser kind of reflection things where you walk by and it looks at you as you're moving. And then you get up close to it and it's like indented. That's kind of what that looked
Yeah.
like. It's a beta workout room. That's where Epstein worked on his Kegels. Mm, it's just off. This is just off. Like who? Why? Look at this room. Look at the color of everything. It just clashes. Everything just says I don't belong here. It's so weird to me. It's chaotic. I think that's what it is. That'd be a perfect word for this entire place.
Yeah.
What's that? Some more books? Nope. Those are and that looks staged too. Those are binders with something in them. And they blurred out the names on it. The administration really does not want us to know exactly what's going on. It's probably a good thing. And I was saying, just to hold on for a second, that they wouldn't want to release all like the bad guys' names, and the reason being, I would think, is because if they seem like they're not going to release it, and Trump really seems like he's not going to release it, right? That they wouldn't try to run if they are planning on taking these people down and getting all the evidence and everything set up, so there's zero chance of them getting out of it. That's how they would do it, is make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm guilty too, so I can't take you down without taking myself down. I mean, do you think
Yeah.
he's the only person that called him out, and he's the only person that actually got him arrested the second time, where he was then in jail? And I'm not even sure. I don't think he's dead. In my honest opinion, I never did think that, but he sure as shit didn't kill himself. But when he signed that executive order, right, that's what ended up getting him busted. It just seems like Trump is going after them. But from what it looks, it's like he's taking his sweet ass time.
Well, he's trying, in my opinion, he's trying to take over the New World Order. Like, he's trying to rip the power out of their hands
Yeah.
and, I guess, get it into his hands so he can
Hmm.
change whatever plans they had originally. Which it seems it's going in that direction, but you know, time will tell, right?
Yeah. Nathan pointed out it's an ongoing investigation. That's why they wouldn't be releasing it. That makes a lot of sense. And that's why he would say there's nothing there for you, because they don't want to compromise or give any loopholes to these people if they were file dumping like they are now and making mistakes. Because they make the wrong mistake on the wrong piece of evidence, all of a sudden this person walks in a court of law.
That's true too.
So, or it can be used against them, or they'll be prepared for it to be able to come up with, um, you know, ways to lie about it, or you know remove their credibility. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very interesting. And I got a comment the other day, we did on the Pizzagate one, some lady saying, "Don't pretend, Trump, whatever." And it being YouTube, there's a lot of lefties on there, and they're like, "Trump's out here rounding up all the illegal kids and disappearing them." And I'm like, "What illegal children?" Day one, Biden opened that border, and up to 800,000 children disappeared from that border, removed from their parents, put in cages. The cages were dumped. The the Red Cross and the Catholic Church, both together, they were both caught, were the ones giving the transportation and helping pay and fund the travel of these children to God knows where, right?
Yeah.
And my theory about the whole COVID situation, right? Epstein gets busted. Uh, Tons of people got busted for these rings. Well, the wrong ring got busted. All of a sudden, shortage, like they talked about with everything during COVID. This was right before COVID, of adrenochrome, right? If we go down that alley, that as soon as Biden got in, they needed to refill. As around that time, you're seeing the celebrities go crazy because I'm stuck in my, you know, $15 million mansion, and getting
And
everything brought to me.
they can't get their fix.
That's what it was. They looked like heroin junkies that didn't have any more heroin or fentanyl, or just they acted like psycho people that are used to being on drugs, and all of a sudden we're cut off cold turkey. That's how they acted. So the first day, right? First day, not 2 days, first day. Biden got in, opened the border. Kids got stuck at the border. The parents kept going, or whoever stole a kid to get there and use them as leverage to get in, those kids disappeared. Trump isn't rounding up children right now in America that are illegal. They don't exist. They found a bunch, but we don't know what's happening. And I've said it before, nobody needs 800,000 kids to just, do pedo things with. That's too many kids. These children are being harvested in one way or another. And here you got Jeffrey Epstein talking about making jerky, and the other guy saying he needs to send it off to the lab, like the old way of doing it. Old way, ritualistically, from 1,000 years ago. These are the same people they've been talking about in the books for thousands of years. It's evil. But yeah, it's absolutely insane. Did you see Nicki Minaj's tweet or post or whatever the other day?
Yeah, it seems that people were trying to like get after her, but she's uh, clapping back, saying, "I'm going to expose you," kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And she's saying that, yeah, they're screwed. So, like, she's already got them. Here's another one. Look at this. Like, this one's meant to be, but this actually looks like it's not painted on the wall, but the whole idea of it makes it look like you're at that place. And here's one for Nathan. Look at the floors. Starting to feel like his house or this building was set up to represent different parts of society that he was a part of.
I
And
can see that.
right. And whatever that says at the end, I'm trying to see. It's like BARR9 or BARRG or something. It's weird. Maybe it'll take us down there. Some more Podesta stuff, maybe. Random fire extinguisher just sitting in the hallway. That's a creepy photo. Look at that. Boom. Why is that so dark?
Low lighting.
Right. Wonder if it's going to show us the.
Maybe it's because of the picture. Like, the picture on the wall with the lines, the random lines.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's because they wanted a picture of it being like that, and then picture with the flash. Like,
Mm. Yeah, because that is a weird piece of what you would call art. Like, is it glow in the dark or something? I don't. Wait a minute. Is that the lighting turned down, or is that just the camera freaking out?
I think the camera just didn't have the flash on.
Mm. Oh yeah, because these do look like, yeah, they were all taken with flash. Yeah, that is true, Nathan, about the border. Unless he wasn't in control of that side of it, if he was only in control of the military behind the scenes, kind of while the elites were running it. Because that's the thing, for Trump to have had power during the Biden administration, the people would have had to have given him that power by recognizing it. I think, anyway. I for sure do not believe that was Joe Biden. Never did. And Jim Carrey's 6 foot too. Remember when he came walking out
Yeah.
towards the very end next to Trump? And I mean, that guy looked like he was 6'6", honestly, next to Trump. But Trump is older. He is shorter than he once was. Because I hate that you got into this mess. Something over the years. So that's a letter that they actually documented, written down. It was like from a lady just kissing his ass about it. And that looks exactly like they were just trying to fabricate some kind of evidence, like, you're such a great guy, like a recommendation. This is kind of a sad picture. Was this just a random dog running around the house?
No, I think that dog is stuffed.
Well, it looks different in this one, right? Oh no. It
Is
does look stuffed, dude. That's a stuffed dog. What the?
like, was that his pet that passed away and he just had someone stuff it?
I don't know. I'm just hoping that those are dog eyes. You know,
Yeah.
I guess they'd be fake either way. There's a naked person. Who's that? That Epstein? Yep. Epstein and some woman. There's lots and lots of back massage tables. Some kinky stuff right here. What do we got? Naked woman. More naked woman. Is that one another one? What? Here we go. That's Jeffrey Epstein holding a little kid. You know the those island boys or whatever, and that's a strap-on dildo.
Yeah.
The island boys, they're allegedly his son, and I saw some crazy videos about
Yep.
them
You seen
and
that?
the little boys in the pictures. Yeah, there's. I'm not sure if those pictures go together or not, but just sexual deviancy. And then I was reading some stuff about how he had super low T, like so low, like almost woman level lows.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
But being so rich and powerful, he could have just like gotten like injections and stuff, right?
Yeah, you'd think. And that's the weird part. That's kind of what they were talking about, but I'm wondering why it was so low. If there was some right, because if he's into this whole cloning thing, or oh shit, Nathan just said the beef jerky eating dog.
Is that why they offed the dog and then stuffed him?
Probably, yeah, off the dog and then got their jerky back or something. Weird photos, more weird rooms.
Like that table is just so off in that office or that
you're
room.
you're feeling it, huh? You're feeling
Like
like what in
everything
the
else
hell
is
is going on?
like black and white and the like black
Has a
and white
theme.
shade. Yeah, and then it just sticks out being yellow,
You
like
know what? This is
orange.
kind of messed up, but what if because they would have known. They did know that Trump was coming for him. What if he just like took all the shit out of his house that he actually wanted to keep, moved it out, and then as like a big fu, put stuff like this in? Like, because everyone would say, would notice that that table is way off in that room. What if he had this big ass table in there that he liked? Who knows, made out of, you know, who knows? And took it out and put that. He's like, I want the a goofy ass table in here that pretty much says "F you" to the Trump administration or anyone else that's trying to gather evidence on me.
Hmm.
Like that he had that much time and that much money and manpower that he moved all of his actual stuff out and replaced it with just goofy shit all over the place. And that's why everything feels off in every room. Like that that bed is gets me every time. I mean, this one's not as bad, I guess.
Oh, those chairs just stick out too
They
much.
stick out. Yeah, they do. The backboard on this bed just blows my mind. And the lamps. But then the other lamp that matches the wall.
Are
Weird.
those
And
lamps from the 60s?
I that's what I'm saying too, is it all looks like really old stuff. It's like themed way back when. It's like different. That's what it is. It's like different parts of his life and groups and societies, and it's like all mixed together. It's weird. Because it looks like there's different like time frames of stuff floating through this house. And a lot of it seems like it could go back pretty far. Like here's another Apple computer on a awkward silver stainless steel desk with some more bright ass orange chairs in the corner.
Oh, and there's that weird printer. You know those
Hmm.
printers? Those are poster printers.
Oh,
They,
really?
yeah, they print like huge, like poster size, depending on the paper you load. But yeah, it's huge.
I wonder why he would be printing posters on an island. This is creepy. Look at this room. What the?
Someone
Nathan said
stayed there.
Jeffrey, like, oh, sorry. What? Someone stayed there?
Yeah, you wouldn't have those footstools for guests. That would have been like a place where someone would have like sat down, read book, or just relaxed. Because when you sit at the end of your bed, sometimes the bed is higher and then you won't touch the floor,
Hmm.
so you have those footrests.
Or for praying. I was trying to
Or
picture praying
God,
or
wouldn't
getting out of
that be too
bed. Or
high for praying? Like when you're kneeling?
oh, I was thinking sitting on it and then facing the bed.
Oh,
But I don't know. It could be because the person trying to get up and down is too short. It didn't look that tall of a bed. It's another weird room. Yeah, that's weird as hell, man. What's this statue? Yeah. It's just different stuff from all over the world, from different timelines, mixed together in a very chaotic way.
here's a gift from the Chinese whatever era of a stone statue or a stone soldier. Oh, cool!
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put it in this random room.
Yeah. Next to my pink chairs with the bright orange walls, and this is weird.
I there was other pictures of this like up higher, but this is just weird for me when in my mind.
This room,
Yeah,
yeah. It matches his island colors, right? Like the building outside.
this is the only room that has consistent design,
Mm-hmm.
like consistent colors, consistent patterns and stuff.
And I keep noticing there's like places to sit in the middle of the room, like
Yeah,
so you could stare at someone. It's weird. Right, here's another one. Chair right in the middle of the room. This looks like a. It's like a. I don't even know.
that I think
Massage
that's a
maybe.
massage room. Yeah, like
Uh,
get all the stuff on the shelves.
I almost said dentist, and he's that rich. This is
Why do
weird.
you why do you need
Yeah.
a thing inside?
Right.
That's meant for outside.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go back. Yeah. So, like, hidden throughout this house is the color matching of the buildings on his island in some of these rooms, but it's not in all, and it's not consistent. This is a
That's a
crazy
stuffed
ass room.
tiger. That's a stuffed tiger.
Yeah.
Like there's no way a photographer is just gonna waltz in and take a picture of a live tiger just laying there.
Oh, yeah. No, that's stuffed for sure. It must ate the jerky too. What's that? Oh, that's an
Xylophone?
instrument. Yeah, that's an instrument.
I think that's a really old xylophone.
Yeah, made out of wood or bones or something. Here's like maintenance rooms. Yeah, you know it's a big building when downstairs looks like this. And commercial grade everything. Ooh, this looks like secret rooms and tunnels to me, right? Going down the stairs. Look at that. It's got a handle. I guess they're lamps, but those look like handles to me. Someone should pull on that. Move a book like Scooby Doo. I'm telling you right now, that looks like a hidden room. Maybe it is. Oh, it got floor plans. That's cool. Hmm. Not sure what all that stands for. I'm sure someone could tell us. Yeah, there's your computers again. It's very weird. Very weird, very interesting. This guy's a freak. And I know you're not at this one, Nathan, but this is not going to end. Every day there's more and more coming out. And what did it say? The drops. Where were we? Not that one. This one? Turn to phase. Oh, it wasn't this website. It was a different one. But we're only on like phase 2 or 3, and there's like supposed to be 6 of them. Like 6 drops that are supposed to happen. Like it's a Stranger Thing season. But
What I'm hearing is the next drop is going to be much more intense. Like a whole bunch
yeah.
of this recent one, um, what exposes his life, his connections, kind of thing.
Hmm.
We had that interview with Steve Bannon with him, and he
Hmm.
was just talking. He just spilling the beans, right?
Yeah. You're
Supposedly,
gonna see a
this
lot of
one's
that.
more intense and I don't know, much more shocking, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. I think all of this was to start warming everyone up. And then I think people are gonna start being finger pointed real hard in the next, what are we giving it here? 6 months? I bet the
Well,
next drop is in like a month or two, but when it starts getting
you kind of
crazy.
see people name dropping already, like
Yeah, oh yeah.
trying to like celebrities trying to point other celebrities out, like Nicki
Hmm.
Minaj and everyone else, because some celebrities are like kicked out or shunned from the movie or music industry
Yeah,
because they're not in the
blacklisted.
club. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Mel Gibson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Blacklisted. And why were they blacklisted? For going off about the Jews and going off about satanic ritualistic pedophiles. And Mel Gibson said that Hollywood runs on the blood of children.
Yeah. Well,
And it is crazy.
they weren't down for jerky. Did you hear?
Yeah,
They
no
didn't like
shit.
jerky.
And it's so weird because they're saying the old ways, which just reminds me of um like how the Jews eat only specific food, right? And it has to be kosher, it has to be a
Yeah.
certain way. And then the more like extremists they are in that religion, the more they have to follow these weirder and weirder rules and do these weirder and weirder rituals. And the Zionists, right, believe that their Lord and Savior that's coming is a warlord, which would be the Antichrist. And so
Yeah.
the old way of jerky, and I made a comment last night, and people need to know that this has been going on forever. This isn't new. That's why they're so good at it. That's why they can have islands and ranches and be telling politicians what to do live, is because they're so embedded. That's probably why Jeffrey Epstein's probably playing Fortnite right now somewhere.
In that place next to Palestine.
Yeah, no shit. They did ping it. That's where it's coming from. I forgot until you just said that. Yeah, they did find where it was out of, and yeah, it's exactly where it was. Israel. Just like what was it? Our government, was it CIA or FBI? I think it was FBI.
Homeland of
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah,
Homeland. Damn, brain fart right now.
yeah. Uh, DHS, Department of Homeland Security,
Yeah,
right?
their
I think it was.
Twitter account is in Israel.
Yeah, when X yeah, released everyone's location and it popped out at Israel. It's absolutely insane. So, any last thoughts or ideas on this, Jay? I think everyone just needs to sit back and buckle up because we're about to see some crazy shit happen.
I just want to say, uh, I guess don't absorb it, but take in the information, chew on it, and just keep in mind that there's more coming. And yeah, it's not going to be over until there's going to be a breaking point because will be exposed. people will understand they were played or being manipulated to do
Mhm.
things, whether they were aware or not, and some people might get angry and emotionally lash out. My advice is just hold on. Like the last thing you want to do is start killing people.
Yeah, freaking out or
Yeah,
not talk about it. It needs to be heard. We don't
it's
force feed
best
it to
to
anyone.
it's best to just get people aware of what's happening, and it's been in our society for years.
Hmm. People were screaming to wear a mask all over the world. Hopefully, soon they're going to be screaming about this even louder.
I,
So,
I can see that there's going to be public hangings, people going out killing people because they were affected somehow.
yeah,
It's not going to be a pretty sight, and I really wish it doesn't come to that. Like
no,
I don't want a anarchy society. I
mm,
just want a safe world for my kids and my family. Live everyone lives. Bad guys go to jail or firing squad.
yeah, just a small revolution, not post apocalyptic.
Yeah, revolution is good.
Yeah,
Not apocalypse. No.
yeah, not progressive like the left. Not that. But just back to, the nuclear family and less government and yeah, get rid of the drugs and public execution of pedophiles. That's all we're asking here, right? But anyway, for everyone, YouTube, Rumble, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. We love the comments. Check out the other videos. A couple are blowing up, and well, we'll catch you on the next one.